Hi guys, this is the Muska. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do something more intimate. I'm just going to talk about stuff that I feel, yeah. And if you're not the feelings kind of person, this is probably not the video for you, and it's fine if you want to click away. Um, I was talking to someone yesterday, and we're talking about being truly and authentically yourself. And I told him I've gotten to a point where I don't let things pass anymore. I talk about them. Like I talk about things that I feel like I don't like the sound of, especially when I'm around people that I think would understand or would get what I'm trying to say. I just tell them how uncomfortable I am with something they've said or something they've done, because I feel like one of the reasons that we keep getting worse, our conditions everywhere, not just in Nigeria but in other countries. I've noticed it's not an African thing; it's actually a worldwide thing. Um, is that we don't have time to stop and talk to each other. And remember, I talked there was this documentary video I did on time and exploring time, and the truth is that we have all the time in the world. The only thing you actually have in this life, yeah, the only thing you actually can control, the only thing that is on your side is actually time, because you can decide whatever you want to use it for. That's the only thing we have. But we keep getting told that we don't have time, there's no time, Iowa. All those kind of things like rush, guy, no time. Money they count, time na money. All those kind of talk where they make us feel like saying no time for anything else. But the truth is, the more that we don't have time for important things, the more unhappy we're going to be. Anyways, so we're talking about how I do not anymore just allow things pass. If I feel uncomfortable about something, I'm going to talk about it. And it might make you feel uncomfortable. It might make you feel like, oh, you don't want to be around this kind of person anymore. And I mean, it might hurt, but I'm a deal, and I'm a move on. So he was saying that we don't need people talking. In fact, we don't need people saying the truth, because everybody somehow knows the truth. And I beg to differ. I think that even though, of course, I believe that we all know innate truths. We know that we shouldn't kill a person even when we're born, because it just seems wrong. Even people that actually kill people know that what they did is wrong. So we know those kind of things. These are the kind of truths that we already know is written in our hearts, yeah. But sometimes, because of we have grown in a society where we get to hear some things constantly, like we get to hear some things funny, and in a way it becomes truth for us, and we tend to start to regurgitate the same bullshit that we have heard. And I feel like sometimes it takes someone saying, no, I don't think so, I think that this is this and this is that, for us to realize that, okay, maybe this thing is not really true. I feel like sometimes, like I was talking to a friend who said, when you hear something that is true or something that is actually kind of genuine, it makes you pause and you're like, that might be actually true. So I feel like we need to say more of the things that we think about some things. We shouldn't just let things go. I remember when I was teaching NYC, and some teachers knelt a girl down and were asking her, so you say you want to be a mermaid when you grew up. How do you people used to do your meeting? What kind of witchcraft do you people do? Where do people do your meeting? How many are you in your cocoon? And I was so vexed. I was so vexed to the point that I couldn't hold it anymore, and I told them to stop that rubbish. And yes, I got a lot of enemies because I said that. But I do not subscribe to calling a girl a witch just because she wants to be a mermaid. She freaking watches Barbie and all of that funny mermaid cartoon stuff that we feed our children all the time. And she sees how pretty and all of that fluffy they are, and she wants to be that. In her head, that's her idea of what a mermaid is. And you should be smart enough as an adult to know that these things actually influence children, and stop punishing them unnecessarily and beating them up just because you feel that, oh, they're of the marine spirit. If the girl is really a marine spirit, do you think you will beat her and get away with it? get. Like, I think sometimes we don't even process the things that we do totally. Like, if someone had the power to be a mermaid, why the fuck wouldn't they fuck you up right there and then? I feel like we somehow know that this thing is not true, but because it boosts our ego to be the person at that moment saying, "Oh, where's your cocoon from?" and and it shows how empty our life is, that we think that being able to ride on the power that we have over someone as little as a child that is not even half your age, is what gives us pleasure. I I can't I can't see things at this point that are wrong and just not say anything anymore. I feel like there's a lot we need to fix. There's a lot of problem with our society, yeah? And keeping quiet about it, letting things slide, especially hatred, mean comments, all those kind of negative shit, letting it slide, it's not going to in any way make us any better. And even if talking about it or saying something only does as much as making the person that I'm saying it to hate me or dislike me, I don't mind. I mean, waiting your dislike one do for my body. Waiting if you like me, like me. Waiting one do, like say, I beg. So yeah, I actually think that that I've gotten to that point where if the only thing I can do is speak up when something stupid or something very I don't know hateful is going on, then that will be my contribution to society, and it might not be worth it. It's not even enough. It's not even half enough. And maybe someday I'll find a way to make better impact. But for now, speaking up for the truth, speaking up for love is what I am deciding to do. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, in the comments, like, do your thing. I'm always gonna be here. Probably gonna get you guys a dance video next or not. I don't know. Whatever I feel like doing is what I do. So basically, this place is like my documentation of self, because you really never know where you're gonna go. And I know a lot of people don't like talk about it and we take it for granted, but the truth is we really don't know where we're gonna go. And this is going to be for me a place where people who would miss me or would want to tap from my vibe would come to and experience that even when I'm gone. Yeah. See you guys later.